up, guys? Welcome back to another special episode of the Houston series of the Barbell Brigade Talk Show. I'm with Silent Mike. I'm with Russwole. What do you think about drama in the sport? Do you think it's necessary? Do you think it grows it? Do you think it's good?
Yeah, Twitter fingers. We like Twitter fingers. We don't like Twitter fingers.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in some. I've seen some situations.
You've been in, or you've seen some?
I've been in some.
What's the most recent one you've been in? You think?
I think we know.
Oh, we do.
Do we?
I don't know if they know.
They don't know.
I feel like it's necessary though.
Okay.
As much as I don't like being a part of it, I think it's necessary to grow the sport because you have that in all the big sports. And unfortunately, drama sells. So
It does.
yeah, I think it pushed the sports forward because it creates factions and teams, and you need that in sports.
Yeah.
Like when you look at Daniela versus Amanda, like that's like one of the most viewed powerlifting matchups of all time, and it was because they didn't like each other as much, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's safe to say that.
Yeah.
So
they're both very strong, same weight class. Now we have a storyline.
Exactly.
that
So
we
you have a
can follow.
storyline behind
I just see
that.
two chicks that squat more than me, and I'm like, that's.
Yeah, I turned it off. Yeah, I turned it right off.
Right? So, like, I think none of that happens. I don't think it becomes the most viewed or, like, one of the more bigger viewed powerlifting meets because there was no, I mean, there has to be drama with that.
Yeah.
Same thing with John Hack and Brett Gibbs. You know, there's, like, teams, and, like, maybe they're, like, a little talking here between the two, and then you get one of the biggest meets of all time. So,
Do you think like it should be cranked up even more then? Like more even like maybe some public, like let's say you're not at the actual venue, but maybe at a smaller meet. Fuck you, or like more
That
back
would
and
be-
forth. Like not to the point of like physical, but just like
Yeah, like a weigh-in post-conference, like a fight, and you get to jab a little bit.
like Connor Khabib was as that big because they were talking shit like crazy, like like a Chael Sonnen.
Yeah. I love this.
Like he's so like he told Anderson Silva, he's like, I think his kids will never be the same because his kids playing in mud in Brazil or some shit. I'm like, that's some fucking crazy.
That was gonna be my next question. Like, where's the line?
Yeah, where's the line, you think?
Because I think mama jokes. You start bringing someone's family into it, it gets a little weird.
Yeah,
for me.
I personally, I'm not big on. So number one, I think that I think it would be cool if it got to that level.
Yeah.
Obviously, like I'm saying this from the perspective of someone that wants to see the sport grow.
Bro, yeah.
I would take a great offense of some shit like that happened to myself. But I think the lines, that's up to the individuals, man. But I personally, I wouldn't go at that family and kids.
Yeah,
Like,
that's whack to me.
I just wouldn't really do that.
That's out of bounds.
How about a steel chair to a bus? Is that in your line?
Yeah, I just
Poor Sean's rolling in on the public bus and Russ coming at him, bro.
Yeah, the line is up to the individual, but once that line is crossed, that individual has to understand that anything can happen at that point. So like that's why I feel like you need to be careful with that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
because it can get weird.
Yeah, it can get really weird really fast.
And there's some weirdos in powerlifting.
You never know what someone's dealing with behind the scenes, so you don't want to get too crazy. But me personally, I think if you just keep it strictly powerlifting, you're good.
Do you follow MMA pretty closely, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the people that maybe facilitates the drama, but kind of in a good way, is Ariel Helwani.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Do you know who he is?
Yeah, I think you've told me.
So he's like the reporter that he really dives into like kind of the narratives of what's happening.
He has like podcasts on the side.
Yeah, and he doesn't take a side, but he adds fuel to the fire in a way that's not bad.
Yeah.
So he'll like get your full story. Why do you hate this guy? Whatever, and then interviews the other person. Why do you hate this guy? And it makes it like a full story rather than just hearing it from the source. Because now you have a really packaged narrative. Do you think if powerlifting had something like that, like another big figure that can maybe push both sides, like Amanda, why do you hate her? And
Yeah. I think luckily we do. We just don't have people to like have like legit narratives about, you know? Because I think like King of Lifts, Ryan, he does a pretty good job about that. It's just there's not a lot to go off of.
You mean personality-wise, maybe, or people like aren't as expressive?
Yeah, just more like I would say, personality, expressive. Also, just there's no like real like beefs and problems, I guess, as much.
Part of powerlifting, I think the issue of all that is one, visually when you do get to the sport, it is just less variables than basketball, right?
Yeah.
Basketball, anything can happen, right? We just had Miami beat Milwaukee.
Yeah.
That's at 8-1.
Yeah.
8th place probably won't beat you unless your arms fall off the nets, right? It's just very unlikely. So visually, we already know what to expect in the game itself. And then two, I think a lot of times, because it's literally just you're fighting gravity, you're not just going to pull 1,000 out of nowhere.
Yeah.
What if
Right?
you try really hard?
No, I think Russ tries pretty hard.
Oh.
So that already like stacks the deck differently,
Yeah.
right? The underdog game is really hard, and so we already know. Yeah, there's like less people. Like the gap between skills is bigger.
But if we
In
got
a
like
sense.
a juicy investigative journalist, so imagine someone like Goob level, right? Goob dives deep. And then like, so what we see is, oh, everyone was like team this. And then we see it separate a lot of times.
No, I think we could find drama. What I was saying is why like there's not as many head-to-heads. Like the Amanda Danny
I
thing
see.
was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
big because they were so close, same weight class. Like that
True,
only
true.
happens here and there.
Yeah, I
Where
see, I
in
see.
basketball that happens every night because
Yeah.
everyone's so damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
I think also too, we just need more drama though. Like
No, I agree.
We, need
We
more
could
decent
dig.
problems.
You want to
Yeah.
dig? Me and you?
I don't know if I got that Goob investigation.
I know someone that's
tactics.
really good on Reddit.
I think I know the same person.
Yeah,
I've actually never been on Reddit.
no. Someone's a Reddit king
Yeah.
in this room, and it ain't the three of
He's a
us.
Reddit crawler. He's crawling around
Yeah,
all
he'd
night.
be up on the walls.
That's fucking hilarious.
No, but honestly, if you have someone like that and you can dig up drama,
No,
like, oh,
agreed.
why did you leave this team?
Yeah.
And then you get this person's story, you get this person. I think that might even make it way juicier.
Yeah, why'd you burn that new better shirt?
Or like get you to say, like get you to say something that might like slightly antagonize something. Like
Yeah.
you killed it at 83 kilos. If you were to go up, would you rather go up or would you rather go down?
Yeah,
and if
yeah,
you say go
Yeah,
up,
Yeah, we're like,
You're
we know
gonna-
who he's coming for.
and then you go
Yeah,
talk to that person. If you go down, we'll go talk to that person. Now you create a world of like everyone has to tune
For
in.
sure.
Yeah. I think it will happen, but I'm just thinking about like fighting at a fucking local meet would be insane.
Yeah.
Like it's like
crazy.
fuck you, bitch. I'll total you, bitch. It's like what the fuck? That'd be kind of cool though. That'd be funny. Yeah.
We have like the most cameras too, like in our sport, because everyone is like self-made.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's got the
So it's
iPhone
gonna be
out.
so
Yeah.
documented.
Everyone's their own media team, so like it would go everywhere.
So you're for
A little bit.
a little bit
Yeah,
drama.
I'm for it. I just think we don't have the horses to do it right now.
Do you try to start it a little bit, or you only come at it when it's there?
I don't start anything. I think what happens is that like I just kind of like pop my shit here and there, and then people just want to kind of poke at that. And then like sometimes if I deem it, then I'll like, okay, this person, like I'm gonna go back and forth with this person a little bit.
So you make a conscious decision.
For sure.
Like,
There's
this is
certain-
probably gonna be good for marketing. I'll chop.
No, not good for marketing because I actually get annoyed.
Oh, all right.
So, but it's just I can't respond to everyone because I have a bigger platform and
sure.
like it magnifies everything. So I have to like be very careful about who I pick and choose to respond to.
Yeah.
And I don't respond to everybody. I don't. There's a lot of people that have posted about me and stuff. I just keep it.
Yeah, I saw Bart on Reddit, bro. Watch his ass.
They have a deep fake of me.
Just murdering Russ.
AI got control
Yeah.
of you.
Do you? So sumo is pretty whack to you?
Nah, I don't think it's whack.
No.
No.
You sure about that?
You lose to a sumo puller, and how you feel?
I don't feel anything. I'm just like that's the sport I play, man.
Oh.
But it should probably be eliminated from the sport.
I think that sumo. I think that conventional is a lot more appealing to the eye.
Yeah.
So I think that I'm always thinking about different ways to grow the sport, and I just think that it's not going to be like the reason why the sport explodes or whatever, but I think it would aid.
And the arc
It's more
arch
marketable.
bench.
arch
Yeah,
benches
back
suck.
Yeah,
Yeah, conventional is more marketable. Just
conventional is
visually.
a lot more marketable. Like,
Tougher, more manly.
yeah, if a girl, if a girl's no, seriously, like
Yeah.
if a girl's pulling conventional, like and if two girls pull conventional, one girl pulls conventional, one girl pulls sumo. The girl that pulls conventional, I promise you'll get a lot more views than the girl that pulls sumo.
Shout out to Jessica Butner.
Yeah,
Pulls more than me too.
The
What about
forklifter.
wide bench, high arches? That's pretty whack too.
yeah, pretty much. I just think that.
What are we
Yeah.
doing? Moving grip in?
Yeah,
Who made that argument? I think it was Candido. I thought it was a pretty good argument.
Yeah.
To go grip by weight class.
by weight class. Yeah, I think that's a good argument,
Yeah.
but it's just like that short stroke, man.
I think you go thumbs out like we used to do in the commercial gyms.
I've
You ever done that? Like
Yes.
the OGs.
I dropped
The-
I dropped 225 pounds. On my
Dude, the
chest doing that
OGs
shit.
used to bench like that.
Yeah, my wrist gave out and it just fucking fell on my chest. Yeah,
Squat, do you care high bar, low bar, wide?
I see the argument for high bar, but I think squat is intriguing enough to keep it the same.
Because it's similar looking enough.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
a
like
bigger
your hands
range.
are all of a sudden out or in.
Yeah, the difference isn't as like jarring. It isn't as like
Yeah.
in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your lower body's kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah, but I think sumo. I think sumo and bench, like the high arch bench. Like I think if I had a choice, I would say
So you heard it here first. Russ thinks sumo is whack.
Lame.
Spread that to all of your favorite sumo pullers.
Especially in the comments on Instagram.
Yeah, let's start
Actually,
some
fuck it. Let's start a
drama.
beef, man. Fuck sumo.
Yeah, fuck sumo. Tell Dana White, fuck sumo. Just randomly go in the comments.
Dana White probably pulls sumo.
He does.
Who's the head of USAPL? Robert Keller?
I don't
No,
know.
not Robert Keller. Never mind.
Oh, you're starting it. Yeah, he's
No.
We were just joking.
No.
Hey,
I'm joking.
making the soup.